I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Did anybody have under 295 in the Lakers game? Crazy high score between the Pacers and Lakers last night. They scored 145, 150. Obviously, if we played it, we were on the over. Even live after halftime, you can catch any over you wanted to. So if you're playing it, that was the move, and that's what we did. We were originally on the under when we started the day. We bet under 240 in the Lakers in the same game parlay. And of course, we just hopped right off of it, after halftime. The picks for the video went 2-1. We hit the over in the Heat game. We hit the Philly plus 9.5, plus 10, whatever you got. They went outright. And we missed the over in the Oklahoma City in Bucks game. So I didn't get to see the game, so I don't know how the breakdown went or anything like that. I just know that our analysis was wrong. So 2-1, still a good day. And we hit the live over on the Lakers game. So on to today, there's a lot of games, a lot of good teams versus bad teams or bad teams versus bad teams. I got 4 games I'm going to talk about. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Monday, March 25th. There are 11 games on the card. Don't like all of them. I'm not going to bet all of them. Even passing on like the Celtics and Hawks, like that spread's too big. Passing on the Bulls and the Wizards. Why are the Bulls laying that many points on anybody? Mavs, Jazz, don't want to bet that. Grizzlies, Nuggets, minus 14.5. That's crazy. So Nets and the Raptors. Nets and the Raptors, two, bottom tier teams. What I do like in this game is the over. They play Raptors play a faster pace, no matter who's on the floor. And the Nets are pretty good against teams with a fast pace. And I think that'll lead to some points on the board. I don't see a lot of defense being played in this game. So I'm going to lean towards the over 218. Pistons and the Knicks. Pistons are back-to-back. Knicks are 16-point favorites at home. Totals at 210. Total's been bet up to 210. You know we like unders in Knicks games. 2 previous games this season, all 3 games are being played in New York, which is weird. None of these games have been played in Detroit, but Knicks won both, 112, 118, then 111, 113. So Pistons have, for whatever reason, been covering point spreads against the Knicks, keeping it close, keeping it competitive. And in that case, this seems like a super high number. They do have a bunch of people on the injury report. One of the most notable pieces is Fontecchio. He's a good offensive piece for them. Cade Cunningham, game time decision. Jalen Duren, game time decision. Taj Gibson, Quentin Grimes, all game time decisions. So a lot of questionable pieces. But I like the under, or I kind of like the Knicks team total over. So that's kind of like, it's like pick which one you like better. So I don't see The Pistons competing as they've done with all these pieces, questionable or out. And I don't expect all these people to play. It's kind of like a no reason for them to have to play everybody. I know Cade set out the last game, so he might play. I think Jalen Duran got hit in the face yesterday. If that was him, it was either Duran or Williams, but Williams isn't on the report. So I'm going to lean on the under for the video, just because I like doing spread and total picks. We have the Sixers and the Kings. That game's later on tonight. 76ers are road underdogs, 9 points. They might get some pieces back. They might get Melton back, and they played really, really well yesterday. And they played in LA, so there's very minimal travel between LA and Sacramento, and I don't trust Sacramento to cover a 9-point spread at home against a feisty Sixers team. So it seems like they're figuring out how to play together without Embiid. Maxey is kind of taking over the reins. Kelly Oubre is stepping up when needed. And I trust him to cover this 9, just like I did yesterday. So even though they're on a back-to-back, 76ers plus 9. That's my pick for that one. And the late game, the Pacers and the Clippers. I don't really have a bet yet for it. I'm still looking at it. I like the Pacers, the way they played last night to compete with the Clippers. Both teams are on a back-to-back. Pacers played LA, so they're playing in the same building. The Clippers, who did the Clippers play yesterday? Okay. Yeah, they played the Sixers early. I got confused because both of those teams played home games yesterday, so that just means that the Clippers played early enough to flip the stadium for the Lakers. So, but yeah, Pacers playing in the same building, and I think that they can keep it close again. I don't know if I would bet the total or not. I don't, Pacers are a high-scoring team, but the Clippers are a defensive team, slower paced than the Lakers. I don't know if all that is necessary. There's no revenge from the in-season tournament. Both these teams are tired. But I trust the Pacers to keep it close versus the Clippers. So I think that's where I'm going to be. I haven't bet it yet, but that's where I'm leaning. So those are going to be the picks. I like the over in the Nets and Raptors game. I like the under in the Pistons-Knicks game. I like the 76ers plus 9. And I like the Pacers plus 5.5 in the late game. So those will be the picks. Lock them in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow for some more NBA.
What does it say?
Connection is fun.
Connection is fun. That's it. That's what that says.